Typical me, guys. You know how I start. This is my pump up music. Sorry if I'm yelling, guys. I'm hoping the lighting is better tonight, so. My mouthing of the words, guys. All right, guys. Well, welcome. I'm going to turn this down so I won't be screaming at you guys. Welcome, guys, as usual, to the show. I, again, hope today's lighting is better than we've had in the past. You guys will have to take a look. I just want to make sure it's obviously not too bright, but we obviously want light as well so that the images will come out clear. So I'm trying to get this in a point where it's not too bright, but that we're going to still have a good, clear image that's not going to be as choppy as what we've dealt with lately, guys. Again, this is just trial and error, as I said in episode 1, episode 0 even, if you've been following for that long. It's just a learning process, guys. We're just learning as we go, learning as we go. So just to let you guys know, before other people start joining the feed, some of the things I've got planned for future shows. Let me go ahead and open up this chat window, guys, if you're wondering what I'm doing. That way, you guys can be right over here talking to me, and I can talk back to you guys if you guys want to message me any questions or Musical.ly requests. I'll be happy to try to do those. Again, the Musical.ly app might be giving me issues tonight on the iPhone. We'll just have to wait and see. Trial by error. But what I wanted to let you guys know about is some of the future shows I've got planned. So, yeah, if you guys haven't been able to tell already, I freaking love coffee. Not nearly as much as music, but I do love coffee. Let's see here. One of the things that I have planned is Trio Tracks tribute on Gavin DeGraw. We've also got a First Take Reels episode planned for the Beatles. That one should be a lot of fun. And again, a lot of these I've already shot, guys. So it's just a matter of me going back and finding the clips, doing some slight editing and doing some intro and outro video clips using my iPhone, and then combining them together and uploading them. So also a FTR, first take reels. From now on, guys, if I say that, I'm just talking about, keep repeating it, but you guys will catch on anyways. Rabbit hole number one of many that I will fall down, I'm sure, tonight. But also planning on doing an FTR on George Strait, one on John Michael Montgomery, one on Jack Johnson, one on John Mayer, one on Uncle Kracker, one on the Wallflowers, and I'm also planning on doing another behind the scenes. Again, for those that did watch those, I apologize for the third one. I was told I was being monotone and it was boring. So I'm hoping that that maybe the next time I'm reading something, because I was planning on reading you guys my first and last column in the next episode of the behind the scenes stuff, and I'll make sure to maybe put more action and energy into the reading of my columns. So again, rabbit hole number 2. I'm not going to keep track. If you guys want to, there should be like a little counter down here that's talking about how many rabbit holes I've fallen down. That'll probably be up to like 100 by the time the episode's over. Next. I wanted to tell you guys I've got a bunker. I've got a large one planned there, and it's probably going to take me some time to go back and find all those, but that one should be a fun one. I'm planning on doing another Ditton's Dubs at some point in time, but like I told you guys in episodes 1 and 2, you're probably going to be seeing less of those. I'm thinking maybe doing one on Entourage or Family Guy, so we'll just again play that by ear. Also planning, here's the list that I was planning on reading to you guys anyways, instead of going through like I was. Future FTRs are going to include Clay Walker, Tim McGraw, Charlie Puth, the Beach Boys, the Beatles, duets, which I'm planning on running a bunch of the duets I did with some of the girls and some of the ones that they did with me, and that should be a fun episode. And then also a most popular clips FTR. That one should be interesting as well. Future trio tracks tributes include Shawn Mendes, Adam Levine. Some mixes are going to follow that, such as a Maroon 5 mix, shocker, I know, guys. A Hootie mix, a 90s mix, a Rehab mix, a Mark Wills mix, a Garth Brooks / country mix, a Bruno Mars mix, which will be a double layer, probably for episode 20, and Brian Wilson through Pink Floyd mix, and a John Mayer and Jason Mraz mix. Again, I've got a lot of those planned because those are, as I told you guys in the last episode, fairly simple, and simple obviously being, again, a relative term, but those should be a lot of fun, and those are on the back burner for right now, but they should be getting boiled soon and up and ready for you guys to watch. Future MATs, which is future musically album tributes or artist tributes, and we're focusing more on the albums right now because I enjoy really doing the full albums, but again, as you guys know, I'm very OCD, and so there's a lot more time and effort put into these. But look forward to one on Cake's Fashion Nugget, one on Uncle Cracker's Happy Hour, and then one on John Mayer's, I think it's called Paradise Valley, his latest album. And also, guys, I've been meaning to do this, but I will get to it. I need to upload some new clips for, not really new clips, but new clips to you guys for the OTO One Takes Only playlist. And I've got at least 4 that I'm going to plan on uploading. For any of you guys that saw the Bruno Mars episode I put together, then I did some One Takes Only live, or not live, but during that recording. And I'd like to upload those individually. That includes the Lazy Song, If I Knew, Treasure, and Young Girls. So be looking for those as well, guys. And obviously, this is the 4th episode of Musically Madness, the live stream. And anything that I do perform tonight as far as songs on Musically, they will be uploaded and housed in that area of the main YouTube page. Also, guys, I did upload or did make a playlist for my original songs, and that should be in one of the playlists, hopefully somewhat in the middle or closer towards the top on the main page, if you guys want to check that out. In addition, I'm going to try to play some guitar for you guys tonight. I've been working on tuning this guitar. They're not the best of strings, but at least it's a new set of strings, new set of crappy strings that came with the guitar, but nonetheless, they're new. And they seem to be staying in tune better so far, and we're just going to hope for the best, guys, and we're just going to run with it. One other thing I did want to mention to you guys, I guess 2 more things. One of them is there's also going to be a contemporary Christian mix for a future FTX Rice and Michael W. Smith and trying to think of who else I have on there. Casting Crowns. But again, guys, I'll let you guys know as soon as I get to those, and we'll get those out there. The duets, I'm not going to list the girls' names, but that's my list that I've got right now of the people that I need to contact to make sure that they're on the same page with me as far as running these on YouTube. So that's what's on the burner for future episodes, and I'm going to go ahead and try to play live for you guys real quick. And then I will try to shoot some Musical.ly clips again, guys. If you got any suggestions or song requests, let me know over here. Nothing's off the burner for me. I will do anything, literally anything. So just let me know, shoot it over here, and I'll aim to get to it as soon as possible, as long as my iPhone cooperates with me. For those that are just joining the show tonight, and this is your first time on the air with me, then I've had a little bit of issues with my iPhone, and sometimes it gives me problems when I'm trying to shoot Musical.ly clips. But we'll just take it one step at a time, and again, guys, learning as we go, learning as we go. So I'm going to quick so that I can focus on playing guitar for you guys, and hopefully this will stay in tune. It's already out of tune, guys. I mean, bear with me. These are a new set of strings, so for any of you guys that do play guitar, y'all know how it can be when you put a fresh set of strings on. So let me just open up my tuner app real quick, and hopefully I won't pop a string live in front of you guys, although I'm sure y'all would find it humorous. I probably wouldn't. And these pegs, guys, are just, they're so, I guess that's what you get when you get a cheaper guitar. I probably could replace the pegs as well, and that would help with the thing going out of tune constantly. Yeah, guys, I'm trying not to pop these things. That would really suck, in my opinion. That sounds off to me. Maybe it's just my ear, but it's saying that's pretty much right on. All right, guys. Well, that's about as accurate as we're going to get it for right now. And yes, I am Bud Green. I am on live right now. If you're in the room or if you're in Facebook, I'll try to reply to you real quick before I start playing guitar. But yes, I am. And hopefully you can let me know if the link works for you going through your phone. If you're at home, then hopefully for sure you can view it. So bear with me if this thing is not perfectly in tune though, guys. I kind of want to play sometimes for you guys. I mean, I'm really worried that this thing's going to go out of tune like every song, but we're just going to go for it. We're just going to run with it as usual, guys. Y'all know how I am. I just go with the flow, one takes only, all that fun stuff. So let's try a little Good Riddance / Time of Your Life by Green Day. And again, guys, bear with me. Bear with me. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist and directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good times. Tattoos and memories, this test go on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good times. Tattoos and memories, this test go on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. All right, guys. It's the first time I've actually jammed a full song on this guitar because the strings that it came with were ridiculous. When I took them off, they were like falling apart, and it was a mess. It was an absolute mess. But I feel like this thing's already gone out of tune. I felt like I heard it like probably midway through that song, maybe a little bit closer towards the end. So there's that. And YouTube, I should be covered there, guys. I'm not playing the actual Green Day song. It's just a cover of me playing stuff on guitar, and I don't see how that wouldn't be covered because I've done it often on my main YouTube page, and that's what originally the intent of my YouTube page was for. So, yeah, bud, thanks, man. I appreciate the support from at least one fan. I really do. I appreciate it. And if we can somehow work things out in the future, maybe we could get you on cam too, and then we could jam together because I know you're a guitar player as well. So, sorry, guys, another rabbit hole, and I might do this at times when I'm talking to friends of mine that might be in the room. So, I'm going to go ahead and try to do Shadow Days real quick. Let me make sure this thing is still in tune, guys, because I do not think it is. I do not think it is. Well, saying it still is, guys. It seems a little bit off to me, but that might just be that my ear is not exactly perfect or ideal. But it does sound a little bit off to me. But anyways, I digress. Let me try to do Shadow Days real quick, or at least strum through that. I should have done that before I went live, guys. Typical me. I'm sorry again. I apologize for starting an hour late. But any of you guys that did miss it, obviously the archive of today's live show and live broadcast will be uploaded to YouTube immediately following the conclusion of this show. So, yeah, I know, bud. I know, man. I know. Dude, anyways, yeah, sidetrack, guys. Sorry, having conversations with my buddy that's in the room, my only one viewer, and hey, it's nice having at least somebody watching during the feed. I know people actually watch it afterwards, but again, guys, I'd love to start getting you guys in here live during the show so that we can have more interaction and make it a little bit more entertaining, I guess, for you guys, and for me, a little bit more enjoyable, just because I like that interaction with the people and with the fans. And this is something that I'd like to do for, again, some of my podcasts that I've got going. I'd like to incorporate the video feed into things. And hey, bud, real quick, is the video feed pretty good? All right, right here, is the lighting decent? Do I need to work on anything there? I know that there's only so much I can do with this laptop, but hopefully it's not too choppy, and hopefully it's not too dark either. The room is much better for lighting as far as going live than the last room I was in, so that's for damn sure. I'm actually going to try to play some of my original work for you guys if I can find. I know the chords to them, but I just want to double check. And yeah, let's do a little sometimes. Little forewarning, guys, that there's a little bit of language in this song. So for those with ears that might not be wanting to hear explicit language, I'm just forewarning you guys that there is some. So family members, mom, dad, brothers, if you guys are watching, please forgive me. But this is a song that I wrote years ago, and I love it. It's one of my original works. It's actually the very first song I ever wrote. So here we go with a little sometimes, guys. A little sometimes. Sometimes life's full of bullshit, and sometimes a girl can be a bitch, and sometimes cops can be real dicks, and sometimes I drink till I get sick. So listen to me, let's make life fucking grand, yeah, fuck all the bullshit. It's time to make a stand now. Sometimes, sometimes life's full of happiness, and sometimes it's fun to take a risk, and sometimes a woman understands, and sometimes but shows up when. So listen to me, let's make life fucking grand, yeah, fuck all the bullshit. It's time to make a stand now. Sometimes, better sometimes. I want you sometimes. I love you sometimes. All right, guys. That again was my first song I ever wrote. It was kind of like a bet with a bandmate at the time of being able to write a song with just two chords. And honestly, side story on that is the fact that honestly, it's easier if you are going through more than just two chords, because your hands will cramp up like a mofo. If you're just going through, like on that one, it's just G to C9. And it's just, and again, guys, for you guys that do play guitar, I mean, really, large portion of guitar playing is about strumming and strum patterns. So, yeah, you're right, man. Let me try to do that. I don't know how much leeway I've got there, but let me see here. Hopefully that's a little bit of better lighting for you guys. Hey, thank you, bud. Thank you. It's nice having people in here. This is one of the nice things about doing that, is that I can have you guys tell me how it's looking on your end, and how I can improve that. So, all right, guys, and thank you again, bud. That's great. I can already tell, at least on my end, that it's a little bit clear, and it's hard for me to tell sometimes on my end until the end of the show. And yeah, those cramps suck. Those hand cramps suck. let's see. I want to know how for you as well, and I wish I had the lyrics for that. But again, it's a song I wrote, and I mean, I should be able to remember the lyrics. And again, you guys that do play guitar, I mean, sometimes you can honestly forget your own lyrics, your own chords, and it's ridiculous. This is one of the songs that I have played for you guys before. It was terrible audio quality though when I played it for you guys through my iPhone to the speakers here, and obviously it was terrible, guys. But I was trying to play you guys the master track. This is one of the only songs that I went into studio and performed, and it was a neat experience. But I'll tell you what, I can see why artists get really sick of doing the popular songs. I mean, this is one of our band's most popular songs for sure, was "Wanna Know How," and man, I was sick of singing the damn chorus by the time I'd been in there for 3 hours. I was like, what the hell, man? But again, guys, I digress. Rabbit hole number freaking like at least 10 already so far in the show. So here we go. I'm going to just go for it. Let's wing it, guys. Here's "Wanna Know How." This one's a little bit more like PG-13 rated. I don't think there's really a lot of cussing at all in this song because I know I played it for my kids. So I digress. Let's just move on with the show. Here we go with a little "Wanna Know How." Normally I do play this with a capo on the 1st or 2nd fret, but I'm capo-less right now until I do get a capo. Then a lot of these songs that I want to perform for you guys, I'm not going to because they just, in my mind, don't sound right unless I have a capo. And some of those are like "Cruise," "I'm Yours," 3 a.m., "Magic." I love that version of "Magic" by Walk Off the Earth, of that cover they do. And I need to get a capo. I need to get a capo. So here we go. "Wanna Know How."
Searching through life, don't know where to begin. Just asking for help from my God and my friends. My world's changing now, but I'll take on the change. Oh yeah, life's a trip, here come crashing waves. Whoa yeah, whoa yeah. I wanna know how, wow, wow. Yeah, wanna know how, wow, wow. I wanna know how, wow, wow. Yeah, wanna know how, wow, wow. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. The road up ahead, who knows what's coming next? Take the bricks in the wall and just hope for the best. A life lost in darkness, a life left behind. I'm now in a world in a constant rewind. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah.
All right, guys, I apologize greatly for that. I know my at least G string went way out of tune when I clipped it wrong with my picks. So I'll play that one for you guys in its entirety for sure, especially once I get some really nice strings on here. Yeah, I just noticed I cut myself earlier putting those damn strings on here. Shocker, I know, guys. Random side story, random rabbit hole from Denton Ramsey, as per usual. Let's see here. What's another one that I can go ahead and at least attempt performing for you guys? Let me get this string back in tune too, guys. Again, guys, if y'all do have, I guess just you, Bud, but if you have any request for something you want me to perform on musically, let me know, and I'll be happy to do it. Hop on me. Earlier, the D popped on me, but thankfully it didn't break completely. That freaked me out, though. This thing is being fidgety, guys. Forgive me, guys. I don't know why my TV's acting crazy in the background. And let me at least go turn that off real quick. I don't know why it switched. I had it on TNT watching the Rockets game, and it just randomly switched real quick. So give me 2 seconds. All right, that's off. So here we go. Let me try something else. And again, guys, I really think that that has more to do with the strings than anything else. I mean, it's not that bad of a guitar, by the way, guys. I got this thing for $50 through Amazon. It's an acoustic electric. It's not like name brand or anything by any means, but I haven't actually tried the electric side of things, but I'll have to plug up sometime in the future, and maybe you guys can see when I actually use it as a electric guitar. It's called BC, but nothing special, guys. My favorite guitar was a Takamine, and I absolutely love Takamine guitars. I think the sound quality on those are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. As a musician and a fan of music, I was blown away by the sound quality coming out of that Takamine. I swear it made me sound a lot better than I really am. It's also a little bit less forgiving when it comes to screwing up on a chord, but amazing sound, guys. Amazing sound. Let's see here. Where are some that I could do that are just capo-less? Oh, I could have sworn I had some written down that were no capo. These are all capo 2, capo 3, capo 4. Resting Hours normally played with a capo. Life's a Dance is definitely played with a capo. Let Her Go is played with a capo on the 2nd fret. Let's see. Bartender is always played with a capo. Green Grass Grows, I think, isn't played open.
6 lanes, tail lights, red ants marching into the night. Disappear to the left and right again. From the sack, 99-cent heart attack. Got a pounding head and an aching back, and the candles buried in a big straw stack. I wanna live where the green grass.
That doesn't sound right.
I wanna live where the green grass grows. Watch my corn pop up in rows. Every night keep tucking close to you. Raise our kids where the good Lord's blessed. Point our rocking chairs towards the west. Plant our dreams where the peaceful river flows. Where the green grass grows.
Sorry for the vibration there, guys. I was jamming and moving my leg around. That was causing the shakiness on the camera. I apologize. Magic, I love doing, man. I wish I had a capo. I swear that's something else I should have gotten today when I was out running errands with my friend Marianne. But anyways, random side tangent once again, guys. Run Around is a fast song. Run Around's a lot of fun to play. Blues Traveler. I can try to show the intro and how it's played, but I'm not about to attempt that one right now, especially not live for you guys, because y'all are going to be like, whoa, don't slaughter the song, Denton. Don't slaughter the song. But it's just G to C or C9. In this case, I'm using a cheat C to A minor to D. So it's
once upon a midnight dreary, I woke with something in my head. I couldn't escape the memory of a phone call and of what she said. Like a game show contestant with a parting gift, I could not believe my eyes. As I saw through the voice of a trusted friend, and you just humor me and tell me lies. just humor me and tell me lies. Well, I'd like to say I don't mind, and as we seek, so shall we find. Never get before us will be here. Now that I'm gonna reappear, what will be of you and me? I still can't see things. Hope believe I am. Why you wanna get me running around? Yeah, this surefire way to speed things up, when all it does is drag me down.
It sounds out of tune again already, guys, but I really think it's minor compared to before. If you guys had listened to it before, it was like one little freaking like wind blowing like any direction would just like throw it out completely, turn a freaking D into an E or something. I mean, it was absurdity, guys. It was absolute absurdities. This is like night and day. Like sounds like heavenly compared to what it sounded like before. And I'm so OCD, guys. Again, for those that know me, y'all know how OCD I am. And when I took the strings off, I mean, I wiped down this guitar and tried to clean out any little pieces, and it sounds a lot better. That's all I can say, guys. That's all I can say. And yes, I will do Brown Eyed Girl. Did you want me to do that on Musically, or were you wanting me to play that on guitar, bud? Just let me know, and I'll be happy to at least attempt to oblige your request. Let's see here. I can probably try doing Magic without the capo. But just...
Got that magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Everybody knows I got that magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. 'Cause everybody wants some presto. Magic, magic, magic. Magic, 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 magic. Ooh, got the magic in me. Got that magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Everybody knows I got that magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come see. 'Cause everybody wants some presto. Magic, magic, magic. Magic, 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 magic. Ooh, got the magic in me.
Little magic, guys. Capo on that would sound a lot better, at least in my opinion. I'm real, again, anal OCD, whatever word choice you want to use when it comes to performing a band's song and doing covers. Yes, let me try to do Brown Eyed Girl. Let me see. I know I've got the chords for that somewhere, and I know the chords are not that difficult. So yeah, here we go. Just... think that's what it is, Bud. You tell me if that's right. I'm pretty sure it's just G. It switches from G to C to G to D for the verses and for the intro to the chorus before switching to a C, D, G, E minor, C, D, G is what I have written down. So probably going way too fast, especially for those that are like not even necessarily prone to playing guitar or knowing chords or anything like that. You guys are probably like, what is he talking about? Something like my son asking what I was doing that day. I was recording that podcast or video cast episode for Sister Hazel. I'm so deep down that rabbit hole, guys. I'm sorry. Let me get back on track. Let me pull myself back up, and we'll get back to topic at hand. Let me see here. I can tell it's been a while since I've jammed guitar, guys. I'm gonna have some serious freaking finger pain, if not finger bleeding, later going on. Not that I mind. It's totally worth it every freaking time. Again, when I first started to learn how to play guitar, again, for those that watched that episode earlier about behind the scenes, the very first song I ever learned how to play on guitar was "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd, and I could have sworn like once I learned how to play this, like I'll be happy. But it was just a start to an addiction. I did that first post, and little did I know that 1,500, nearly 2,000 posts later, I'd still be wanting to do more and more and more, and just barely scratching the surface of my passion for music and the artists that I'd like to cover on that app. Again, guys, I digress. Fell down that rabbit hole as well pretty deep. So let's see here. I did want to see about that. Moon Rising is also another fun one that does not require a capo. That's just going from D to A to G to D. It's just I digress again, guys. I enjoy music so much, and a lot of these songs that I'm strumming through right now are just ones that I used to perform on stage or just jam out at the house. I mean, going back obviously to times in Denton, and that's again where I was first in a band, and we played at a place called Bottoms Up. It's no longer out there in Denton, Texas. By the way, if you guys ever do get out to Denton, Texas, that's a fun little town, guys. If you guys have been to Austin, I refer to Denton a lot of times as like a mini Austin. It's a blast. It's a cool town, and I mean, it used to be a lot cooler, to tell you the truth. I mean, but it's still a neat town. It's one I'd like to go back and visit. I had some good times there. Let's just say that. Those stories are going to be completely off the record, though. I'm not about to go live and talk about some of those times, and I'm sure that many people involved in those stories appreciate that. So let's see. That's Free Falling, played way too quickly. Tom Petty would not be happy with me playing it that quickly. Let's see. Rumor has it, some of these Clay Walker songs do require a capo, but I'm sure I could do like, Rumor has it, I believe, is just capo-less, I believe. It's, and you know it's true. The rumor you heard about me loving you, well, I never told a soul. So tell me how the whole world knows. It must have been the roses and the wine, or maybe this unexplainable smile. They say it's fire. Well, I hope it's true. This rumor has it you love me too. I got a ring and a plan, and I see you're wrong to what I'm gonna ask.
I never said a thing. So tell me what gave it away. It must have been the roses and the wine, or maybe this unexplainable smile. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Well, I hope it's true, 'cause rumor has it you love me too. Yes, you do. I heard it too.
So that's Rumor Has It, guys. That's a lot of fun to play. Love doing that one. Love doing Live, Laugh, Love. That's another one that I could probably perform for you guys right now, only on days that end in Y. It's that's just I'll go ahead and just try it for you guys. It's
when you left, I told myself I won't let you on my mind. I'd be strong, I'd carry on and leave the past behind. I'd just forget we ever met and find somebody new. And now I want you to know I'm almost over you. The only time I ever miss you, honey, is when I'm alone or when I'm with somebody. Your memory never even gets to me, except for when I'm awake. When I'm sleeping, girl, you never even cross my mind, except just when I think I left you far behind. Only when I laugh, only when I cry, and only on days that end in Y.
again, guys. I'll try to practice a lot of these now that I've got a working guitar and try to perform on a basis where I would pretend like I was actually getting up on stage and performing at a bar. And that's something, again, I'd like to start doing as well. I'm glad that we're incorporating this into this show, but I'd like to start playing some live gigs again, guys. I mean, we talk about my passion for music, and if I enjoy doing the lip syncing stuff on Musically, you guys can just imagine how much I enjoy getting up on stage and actually performing. It's a feeling and a high that I can. It's hard for me to explain, and that's pretty rare for me to be speechless when it comes to trying to explain a feeling or a situation that has occurred in my life. So, digress once again. Let's see. Bartender is normally played with a capo on the 2nd fret, but it's just pretty simple too. If you guys are learning how to play guitar, this is a fun one to start out on. It's just D, A, G, A. That's repeated 3 times for the verses, and actually the same chords are used for the chorus as well. But it's just.
Bartender really did it this time. Broke my parole to have a good time. When I got home, it was 6 a.m. The door was locked, so I kicked it in.
See, I don't even remember, guys. It's.
She was tripping on the pills. I think she was high on some pills. She threw my shit out into the yard. Then she called me a bum inside me real hard. And in my I should have never done. Now I'm sitting here, you talking to you. I'm drunk and on the run. I'm sitting at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. She broke my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked her fucking car.
See, again, guys, I'm not positive on those chords. That's why they're just scribbled down on here. And first of all, I'm not sure how accurate they are, and nor do am I sure that I'm reading my handwriting right, because it's pretty bad when I can't even read my own handwriting. Talk about years of being a journalist. Wow. All right. Rabbit holes galore, guys. Rabbit holes freaking galore. This is Maroon 5's I Won't Go Home Without You, and I have a feeling this one's going to be very odd or awkward to do without a capo, but it's just... It goes from D to E minor to A to D to C. Yeah, let me wait until I've got a capo to actually even attempt performing that one for you guys. Resting Hour is a fun one. That's one I'm sure that you guys have seen me do with the crappy strings, actually. For those that have been watching for that long, I had that up on Musically. But that's a real fun song to play. It's the strum pattern is not necessarily the hard part, but the way they stretch out the chords, like they're on G for quite a while, and then they move to C, and they're in C for quite a while before moving to G, and then quickly back to C, then G to C. But I'll just show you guys real quick. It's just
Your bridges, but you can't find a quiet mile, lost and deserted behind. I'll come running when all your heart is spread on your shoulder. Can't help feel like you're walking that same old line. I'll come running. Whoa. Open up to me, open up to me. I will always be your resting arm. Give it all to me, give it all to me. Maybe I can be your resting arm.
love Green River Ordinance, guys. That's normally played with a capo, and I apologize to you guys and Grow. I probably started your song just now. Speaking of Green River Ordinance, they actually performed live last night through YouTube, which not through YouTube, through Facebook, which I think is neat. I've got to figure out how to go live on Facebook, and I jokingly said to them that, you know, it's got to be easier going live through Facebook than through YouTube, because YouTube going live that way can be a pain in the freaking butt, guys. For those that have been sticking around since the beginning, you guys know, as explicit as my episode 0 was, I mean, I was going off on how difficult they made it for you to go live on YouTube. And I get they don't want just anyone to go live on YouTube, but I mean, come on, guys, come on. But I digress. We're getting it. We're learning as we go, and the quality of these episodes and these live broadcasts are improving each and every time, which is something I like to see. It's something I try to do, and again, every aspect of my life, I like to improve on things and learn things. And as I've told you guys before, when issues come about, look at that as a time to learn something, and look at it as a learning experience, not as a road bump or a negative thing that occurred. So I'll get off that whole positivity thing for a little bit, but I can't promise that I'll be off of it for long, because it's something that I firmly believe that positive thoughts and positive interaction will lead to positive results. So Shadow Days is another fun one. I've really enjoyed playing this one live. It's been a while since I played. The thing about this one, I want to say, is the strum pattern. Like, the chords switch at an awkward time, and some of them are held out longer than the others. And sorry, guys, I had heartburn, indigestion. It's probably for drinking too much damn coffee. But as I say that, I'd like to drink some more. So, Thank you, Mom, for hooking me up with some coffee today before you drove to Dallas. Let's see. Shadow Days by John Mayer. This song, again, guys, for those that are trying to learn how to play guitar or are interested in learning how to play guitar, this song is, again, another fun one to learn. And to start with, it's just D, C, G, and E minor. Those are fairly simple chords to play. And again, the difficult thing about this one is strum pattern. I do recommend to you guys that are trying to learn how to play guitar to actually put your hands over the strings when you're trying to figure out strum patterns and figure out what the strum pattern is, because that helps tremendously. I feel like it's almost like telling you guys, like, the quick, cheap way of advanced photography is just lighting in angles. Same thing with guitar. I mean, those are just little pointers that I think could help tremendously if you're trying to learn how to play. And also, if you are trying to learn how to play, you can go back and watch some of my cover songs, and I try to make sure that I'm far enough back to where you can see the chords that I'm playing. That's one thing that not necessarily that I was irritated about, because I learned a lot by getting on YouTube and watching people do covers of songs. But at times you'd see somebody doing a fantastic cover, but they're like right here, so you can't see their strum pattern, let alone what chords they're playing. So I tried to at least incorporate that into my videos. That was, again, the original intent of me setting up the YouTube channel for GRPR Agency. But I digress, guys. I feel like I've already almost been on the air for an hour, and it feels like I've only been on here for like 5 minutes. So yeah, I've definitely already almost been on here for an hour. So let me continue progressing forward with the show, and try to wrap it up at least somewhat soon. I know there were a couple of other things I wanted to do besides this, and we've totally gone down a like live, got a guitar in his hand tangent, and I apologize. Hopefully you guys don't mind that, though. It's that's why the episode's called Random Rabbit Holes and Pure Positivity or something like that. I don't remember what I called it already. So here's a little Shadow Days, or here's at least an attempt at Shadow Days. It's again D, C, G, E minor. I'll go ahead and sing it real quick too. I'll at least sing the first verse for you guys, and then we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna try to do a couple other things that are non-guitar related. And I swear, guys, having this guitar in my hand again is like, whoa, like heavenly. I love the fact that it's not going out of tune too bad, and I've missed playing guitar, and that's a way too long of a story. I've already gone through it in my head that I want to tell you guys about. Why I don't even have my talk meeting anymore, but that's another story for another day. And it's a story that most people would be like, that's a sad story. Why didn't share that story? But it's one of those things that I look at. Everything happens for a reason type thing. I mean, anyways, for those that do know the story, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So here we go with a little attempt at Shadow Days, and I'm going to attempt to wrap this up fairly soon, guys. So.
Did you know that you could be wrong and swear you're right? Some people been known to do it all their lives, but you find yourself alone just like you found yourself before. Like I found myself in pieces on the hotel floor. Hard times help me see I'm a good man with a good heart. Had a tough time, got a rough start, but I finally learned to let it go. Now I'm right here, and I'm right now, and I'm hoping, knowing somehow my shadow days are over. My shadow days are over now.
Yes, I can, and I will share that story in a later live broadcast. But I'm going to try to, at the very least, limit these live broadcasts to hour and 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes max. I mean, hour seems like nothing to me on these live broadcasts, guys, because I seriously lose track of time so damn quickly. I mean, I lose track of time just getting on Musical.ly. So again, guys, you can only imagine in Denton's brain where I go when I'm performing live for you guys and doing stuff like what I've been doing. I feel like I've only barely been on here live. And yeah, that was a lot to say that the same thing just basically over and over and over again, guys. All right, back to the main purpose of the show, or at least what's been the main purpose of the show thus far. That's doing some musically clips. I'm going to try to see if I can't get this to load. And yesterday or 2 days ago, when last time I went live and did a live broadcast, I was going to try to do some Maroon 5, and I never did. Crazily enough, I don't think I've actually ever performed Maroon 5 live for you guys, and you guys would probably. Yes, you're right, man. I swear though, even when I plan them, Bud, I'm telling you, if you've listened to any of my past Cancer Truths podcasts, I mean, that doesn't really, even sometimes I said once I got that guitar in my hand and it wasn't going out of tune like every 8 seconds, that I'd be back on that high of playing guitar and performing. So anyways, let me try to do some songs for you guys on Musically, as long as it will cooperate with me, and then we'll pretty much just wrap up the show. But with you being the only one in West doing something on me, I'm going to try to do some Ring 5, but don't be trying to make me do some Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. Not saying I won't, because I have totally done stuff like that before. I've even done Britney Spears and things like that. So yes, guys, sadly, I just admitted to that. But any of you guys that follow me on Musically or Instagram, you anyway. So let's try opening Musically. Man, those Trio Tracks tributes are a lot of fun to do on Musically. That's where I did the Owl City and Andy Grammer. Love Andy Grammer stuff. I mean, that goes back to the positivity stuff. Speaking of Andy Grammer, Good to Be Alive was one that I've done recently. Love that song. Love that song. And I know I've performed that one for you guys. I think last time I went live. Yes, Maroon 5 rocks. Yes, that should be like a theme of life. Like, if you don't like Maroon 5, then there's something wrong with your ears, because listening to Maroon 5 music gives me freaking multiple eargasms. I swear it's unbelievable. Love Maroon 5. They were one of my first Musically album tributes, and I seriously dig their music. I mean, I can listen to it on Spotify like all day, and I don't get sick of it. I swear I love their music so much. I digress. I'm just preaching to the choir for the most part, and you guys, I'm sure, a majority of you guys out there, I know that know me and that watch these past episodes. You guys know my addiction for Maroon 5. Let me see if I can't find a little M5 action, and there's definitely going to be some future shows that encompass Maroon 5, and I cannot wait to do some of those, because that whole encompass I've only done one. I feel like, again, that's just barely touching the surface. One of my favorite Maroon 5 songs to cover, at least there at the very beginning, was Moves Like Jagger, and that was freaking blast, guys. Like, yes, I look like an idiot, and I know this, but it was so much fun, especially once I watched the video of Maroon 5 Adam dancing around. I had to go back and do a duet with myself, basically, and yeah, you guys will have to check it out. I'll have to upload them sometime for you guys, or maybe I can incorporate that into the end of this episode. But anyways, no, I'll do that another time, guys. I'm just talking without a filter, and just I talk about what comes to my mind without even thinking about it half the times, and that's, I guess, can be the beauty of this show, but it can also be a downfall at times. Ollie Murs and a lot of these guys, man, I'm telling you, some of these songs are so freaking heavily protected. Like John Mayer's Daughters, like I mentioned last time, like, holy crud. I mean, I was like, the whole video was banned because I played Daughters, and once I removed Daughters from my Trio Tracks tributes on John Mayer, it was fine. They allowed me to have it up there, but damn, I mean, like, even 15 seconds of the song, they were like ready to freaking sacrifice me to the freaking musical gods for playing John Mayer's Daughters. So let's see here. Charlie Puth, there's going to be some future episodes on Charlie Puth, at least some Trio Tracks tributes on him. Golly, guys, I really it's also obviously also difficult when apps aren't working properly, and as you guys know, that's kind of been an issue lately on my phone, and sometimes it cooperates, sometimes it doesn't. So let me just try to pull it up. We'll get to this as soon as possible, and we'll wrap up episode 4 of today's show. Let's see. Fall Out Boy is another fun one, Bud. I don't know if you've listened to much of them. I enjoy doing their stuff as well. And my whole addiction to this whole musically video started with Beach Boys' Pet Sounds and recreating that album. So let's see here. Whoa. What's going on? Maybe accidentally. Hold on, Bud. 1 second. I'll come look here in just a minute, man. Let me see. Copy. Over to Musically. The second, but let me just try to pull up a couple Maroon 5 songs real quick, or at least a Maroon 5 song real quick, because I know I've got a buttload of Maroon 5 in here, but it's like buried halfway down. I love animals, man. Love animals. Love maps. Pretty much love everything that Maroon 5 touches. One More Night's a great song. Well, I just clicked on it, so we're just gonna do One More Night. So. All right, I know I'm coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this, guys. So. We'll see how it turns out. As usual, guys, I will house these in the Musically live clips that are beneath the actual live feed and live stream of the show, where those are archived, and that way you guys can check out anything that I performed live during the broadcast. Let me go ahead and we'll wrap things up, guys. That's what's neat about doing it this way. I mean, this takes a lot less time than obviously me getting on my guitar and going down that rabbit hole. And I'm able to do it times. So let me see. We could do some animals. I love covering animals. Daylight, Love Somebody, She Will Be Loved. I mean, this, like, again, everything they do is golden, guys. Everything they do. Side note, yes, Bud, you're right. It's much better on my phone than on this laptop, but I can't do both, unfortunately. If I'm going to be shooting live through my phone, then I can't do the Musically stuff. But anyways, I'll talk to you more about it after I finish the broadcast. All right, guys, here we go with this one. I'll see how these turn out. I'm not even like looking right now or paying attention to that. I know my phone has a better quality camera. Yes, absolutely. I've discussed that many times on past episodes, that the iPhone, regardless of how people feel about Apple PC argument crap, iPhones hands down, no argument needed, have incredible video and sound quality. I mean, absolutely incredible. Hands down, there's nothing else that touches it, comes anywhere close when you're talking about a phone's ability to shoot video, take pictures, record amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. That's where I've done all my podcasts. I mean, literally just hey. It can just go anywhere. I mean, you talk about a mobile podcast or mobile anything, mobile video cast. I mean, it's right here in your hands and top-notch quality as well. So I digress, guys. That's a short freaking topic for the day, and probably won't be the last one that you ever hear me discuss on any of these episodes, because I would be lying if I told you that it was the last one here. Let's see. I want to find Man Who Never Lied. Love that song, man. Man Who Never Lied. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. He's like Jagger. I could do that one for you guys. Beautiful Goodbye. Awesome song. Awesome song. Let's see. If I can find Man Who Never Lied, then I will do that. If not, then I'm just going to jump on one of these other ones, because I literally love all their music, and I want to perform every song they've ever done. Payphone's such a great song. Wipe Your Eyes is such a great song. Lady Killer's a good song. Lucky Strike's a good song. I mean, again, guys, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And I'm not seeing it, and I'm about to just jump on another one, because, I mean, I could scroll through Maroon 5 music for F's and still not even be barely touching the surface of my passion for them. So Won't Go Home Without You is such a good song as well. You know what? Let's just do that. I mentioned it, so let's just jump on it. And I'll do this real quick, and then we'll wrap up episode 4 of Musically Madness, which is exactly what this is. It's just complete madness, guys. And March Madness is right around the corner, so it's fitting. So let me see. All right, I'm going to shoot this, and I'm actually going to shoot this in 2 parts. So you guys can see the whole 30 seconds, where I combine 2 15-seconders and make it one 30-second clip. So let's just do this real quick. And all right, I know where I'm coming in. So there's that, and I'm going to try to shoot the second part real quick as well, and then we'll wrap things up, guys. We'll wrap things up. Thank you again for joining me for Musically Madness. Email me, guys, drpragency@gmail.com or musically.tributes@aol.com, or on Musically. Trying to think of anything else I need to tell you guys. Shiver is such a good song. Sweet Goodbye is such a good song. I love Maroon 5, guys. I love Maroon 5. And I swear to God, 90% of the time when I'm beginning to start my show and jamming out with my headphones on, you can bet your ass I'm listening to Maroon 5. I can't even tell you the last day I went without listening to at least some Maroon 5. And normally it's a lot or large portion of my day that let's see. I know I just told you guys I was going to do the second half of that song, and I'm going to, but I'm still trying to find. But do the second half of Won't Go Home Without You. I don't want that one. Of course, I should have just gone to my profile page. I'm talking without my filter on, guys. I'm just saying what comes to my brain. So I apologize if that randomness is too much for some of you guys. I know it can be a little bit overwhelming and crazy. So I'm hoping this one comes in at the same time. Because sometimes if you click on different clips, it comes in at different times depending on the clip that you're hitting. This is good. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We'll see how these turn out, guys. And again, thank you for allowing me to come be a crazy part of your day. And thank you for their passion for music and for Maroon 5 and for playing guitar and everything that encompasses music, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I'm very thankful and very happy that a lot of you guys can relate and share this path to me, that I have your support and that you guys are enjoying this stuff just as much as I do. So thank you again. I'm going to go ahead and do Moves Like Jagger real quick, at least the beginning of it, to wrap up the show, since I'm not going to encompass the duet I did with myself, but I will perform this real quick. Then we're going to wrap it up and call it a night, guys. So let me make sure I'm coming in. All right. I know where I'm coming in. Here we go. Countdown timer's begun. Fun stuff. Love Maroon 5. That's probably the preachingness of the day is my passion for Maroon 5. You guys are having a wonderful day, wonderful night, wherever y'all might be. Thank you again for joining me. I'll get these Musically clips uploaded soon. Hope you guys enjoy me playing guitar for you guys tonight. Again, for Green Row Ordinance, Sister Hazel, those guys that I cover, and I'm also happen to just be friends with as well. I'm sorry if I've slaughtered your songs. I'm not trying to, guys. Thank you guys, though, and email me, follow me, and I will be back to talk to you guys again really soon. We'll go live again soon. Just briefly to let you guys know, I'm off again tomorrow, so I will try to go live again tomorrow, if at all possible. After that, I've got to work on Saturday, and I'm working overnight Sunday, so I might even be able to go live from work on Sunday night, but we'll play it by ear. Thank you, guys. I'll be in touch. See y'all.